Hey everyone, welcome to the latest episode of Souls Unboxing. If you'd like to know what toys or collectibles we'll be unboxing next, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell button. It's been quite some time since we've last unboxed a metal build figure, and we know many of you would like to see more metal build unboxing. Well, we have one in here that we'd love to unbox with all of you. This is what we're unboxing this week. Metal Build Dragon Scale Ryuoumaru from Bandai Namco and Tamashii Nations. But first, let's talk briefly about the anime series that brings us this amazing collectible, Mashin Hero Wataru. Mashin Hero Wataru is a TV animated series that ran from 1988 to 1989 with 45 episodes in total. It's about a little boy named Wataru Ikusabe who one day gets transported to a magical realm known as Sokai-san by a mystical dragon named Ryuoumaru, which happens to have its own metal built dragon scale figure a while back too, and trying to save this realm from a demonic ruler. Besides the iconic Ryuoumaru, Ryuseimaru, and other Marus in the series, the double tapping of Wataru's heels to turn the shoes into roller skates is surely one of the most memorable moments. And the series have incorporated many of the RPG elements to it, including different dungeon levels, quests to collect magical items, fighting some villains at each tiered platform, etc. A new series called Mashin Creator Wataru starts airing this year, although the reception so far is generally not that good, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's check out the packaging of this metal built dragon scale before we go into the actual unboxing. If you've been following our channel for long, you know that the boxes of most of the metal build figures are quite slim because they are trying to use a more slender form factor to pack everything inside without wasting much space while protecting some delicate parts of the figures at the same time. But when we look at this box, whoa! We can see that the thickness almost doubles that of a regular MB box, and for good reason that we'll see shortly. We can see a very nice picture of Ryuoumaru at the front, and the box design is covered with a pearlescent marble-like printing to match with the figure itself. The same goes with the plated wording on the side and at the bottom to be consistent with the plated parts on Ryuoumaru. On the back, we have more images of the figure in action, plus its accessories, with some brief description of the premise of the series and figure. The most noticeable gimmick is the transformation into the Choho form, which roughly translates into Phoenix. I just can't wait to see how the figure looks, and more importantly, how big the figure will be. So let's go ahead with the unboxing. Alright, so we have everything removed from the box, well, part of, including the main figure and its accessories. Compared to other MB mobile suits we've unboxed so far, this Dragon Scale Ryuoumaru comes with the least accessories, but we'll come back to those in a while. Let's take out the figure from the styrofoam box to have a look first. Oof. Oh my! It surely looks much bigger than a mobile suit, and it's heavy too. For those who've watched the anime series before, You should know that Bandai Namco tries to stay faithful to the deformed scale of the figure with a large head, short appearance, bigger and rounder arms and legs. The overall figure has a very nice pearlescent white painting, and there are several other features not present on other MB figures, like the use of the clear parts on the head part, the round orb on the chest, and the flames on both sides, as well as the arms. Plated parts are also applied to various places, like the antenna or horn parts of a dragon and the top of the head in plated red, and the dragon logos on the shoulders. As a metal build figure, die-cast parts are used in places like the joints, in the arms, and the legs, the two barrels in here, and even the golden parts. Oh, can't really show, but it's inside the legs. And to retain its image in the anime, the edges are long, pointy, and sharp, so just be sure to handle with care. The overall finishing is very impressive indeed. Now let's check out the articulations. With such a big figure, we can expect it to be quite articulated. The head can be tilted up and down a bit, but due to its size, we can't really rotate it all the way to either side like a regular mobile suit. The arms and shoulders are like extra large size, and thanks to the use of die-cast joints, we can move the whole arms up and bend at the elbows with confidence. Not much, but it's good enough. Which is also very important if we want to recreate the scene with Ryuoumaru holding the sword with both hands high above. With a shorter stature, we can't really rotate or bend the figure at its waist. It's kind of stuck too. But that's fine because the major attraction is actually with the transformation. For the legs, with the exposed hip joints, we can adjust the thighs and the legs to give a more heroic stance. The extra large feet, which is pretty big, can help plant the legs firmly, even though the center of gravity of the whole figure is low enough. And we can also bend at the knees a little bit. Not too bad. Let's put Ryuoumaru aside and look at the accessories. Like we've mentioned, there are not too many accessories that come with the figure, and it includes this Phoenix Dragon Sword, which is painted in gold for the blade and metallic blue for the handle. The Chief's Shield, which is painted in matching gold, pearl white, and red colors like the figure. And we can place the Phoenix Dragon Sword behind it with the joint in here. I'll take this out first so we can put the box away. A pair of the signature 3-finger replacement wrist for left and right hands. And a dedicated pedestal set with the name. Well, actually, it's more like a logo of the figure in plated gold color. The pedestal is especially useful when we have transformed the figure into chokehold form, so we can look at different sides of the Phoenix mode. Seriously, we don't need any additional weapons or accessories, and just the sheer size of the Ryuoumaru figure is enough to bear the Dragon Scale label. So that's it for this episode of Cells Unboxing. If you enjoyed this unboxing video, please give us a thumbs up, leave your comments below, and share with others who like the Mashin Hero Wataru series. When we unboxed the Metal Build Dragon Scale Ryuoumaru Type 8 Elements Satan about 2 years ago, we mentioned that we wouldn't be getting any more of the MB Dragon Scale figures due to the size and price of the MB figures getting bigger and more expensive. But when we saw this one going on sale, we simply couldn't resist, and we don't regret about our decision. We still have more Metal Build figures to unbox with you in the future, so stay tuned. Now let's put both forms on the turntable to appreciate them at different angles. See you all next time.